At 11 o'clock with the coronavirus in our state, Connecticut making some big changes to the travel advisory policy. Right now, there are nearly 40 states on the list, and leaders say the rules are just too broad. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Sharon Johnson is live for us at Bradley International Airport with the latest on what we can expect. Sharon, good evening.
Good evening, Aaron. Well, when people arrive at Bradley International Airport, first they'll check in with the Department of Health back there, and then they have the option of getting COVID testing on site. That's if they're coming from one of the states on our travel advisory list. But pretty soon we're going to see fewer people doing that because of the policy changes.
I thought the other threshold was so broad that it was including about 85% of our states across the country, and it was becoming unenforceable.
The state is rolling back its travel advisory policy. Anyone traveling from a state with a positive case rate of 10 per 100,000 residents and a 5% positivity rate will have to quarantine or get tested. The new policy will possibly take 5 states off of the current list.
We got tested before we left. We were negative, and that was our okay to just kind of be out here.
Melissa Bailey is coming from Washington State, which isn't on the list, but she wanted to take an extra precaution. She and other passengers say despite the updated policy, everyone should be cautious when traveling.
I do feel like everybody has the right to travel, but you don't know who's traveling and with what.
When we're traveling to places that have spikes in the virus, I think it's important that we consider other people.
While other passengers say the state is handling COVID well, but they're welcoming this new rule.
That's probably a good decision, seeing as the holidays are coming up, and it's going to allow people to be able to visit their families without as many restrictions.
Connecticut is working with Massachusetts, New Jersey, New York, and Rhode Island to implement the change. It'll go into effect later this week.
Those are the guidelines that they're putting in place. Then I'm going to roll with it because we're in this together.
And Governor Lamont is still urging people to stay home and avoid non-essential travel. Live at Bradley International Airport, Sharon Johnson, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.